This is where I come to chill out. In
I
fact,
bet. Dude, I'd be out here all the time.
Most of the time I jack off right there where you're sitting.
No.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are live in action again this week. It's pretty fun. Been excited about it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to putting it out there. So I guess we're going to start off with the fact that everybody may not understand this or know it yet, but me and your cousins.
Yeah.
First cousins for a long time. So that's how we know each other. Not everybody, probably knew that.
Yep.
Some people, some family probably knew.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. But this is Trey, everybody. He never really did introduce himself.
I didn't introduce myself. I got a lot of flack for that.
Everybody said, oh, Trey never introduced himself, So,
I guess I'll be doing that in a minute. Huh. I'm Trey.
Right now, yeah. Go for it, baby.
I got 2 kids, 35 years old. I've been married for 15 years.
And that's insane.
It's been up and down. Been a good time.
20 years. 20 years old when you got married.
Yeah. 35
years old now. 15 years of marriage. That'll blow your mind.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, people up north don't do that.
They don't?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
I think it's a big surprise it'll be a big shocker to everybody when they realize, like, this dude's 35 and he's been married for 15 years.
Yeah, it don't happen much.
Nah, not a lot of people do that anymore, so. But anyway, it's a huge testament to, your loyalty,
Yeah. Yeah.
and dedication to having a relationship like that for 15 years. It takes a lot. So,
yeah, it's up and down, man. It takes work for sure. You can't just.
No.
You can't just give up.
No.
Because you want to sometimes. Yeah, you do. Sure.
In a marriage?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been married to Ashley for 12 years. And when it's good, dude, it don't get no better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it's bad, you're like, I'd rather go. I think the Bible even says that you'd rather live on the corner of a rooftop than live with a woman scorned, So when she gets mad, son, it is ugly. She's gruesome. Mm-hmm. She's heartless. As soon as she gets pissed off about something, she becomes heartless. Altogether heartless, dude. So, but anyway, go ahead. You're 15 years, married 15 years to
Brittany,
yep. Last name same as yours?
Same as mine, yeah. I've known her my whole life. We grew up together. She was my sister's best friend, and she went to church with us. And I guess that was just the choice, There wasn't no other choice, really.
Didn't seem like it at the time.
Didn't seem like it at the time.
At 20, you was like, this is it.
Yeah, she's a good woman, but, it's like every marriage is up and down.
Every woman is going to be like that.
There's difficulty in everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who you marry.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. There's going to be one thing or another.
Yeah.
Always.
Sure.
Always. But, so anyway, you got 2 kids, and how old are they? Kids
are 5 and 4, boy and a girl. Took us a long time to have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. We struggled for a while because, she had a clotting disorder we didn't know about. But that's why she had 3 miscarriages, and she's got, what's that called? Polycystic ovary syndrome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, I remember all of that. I remember her having a hard time, you two having a hard time having babies, but I don't remember, I never got the diagnosis, I don't think. It wasn't like I was, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I'm not that kind of dude, really. You say you can't have a baby? Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're pregnant? Great, dude. That's awesome, So my wife gets on to me for that.
Not asking questions?
She gets so pissed off.
I'm like this complete opposite, dude.
Really? You got to know all the details?
I mean, just like random people, too. Like people at work. I've been working with these people for like 2 months because I just moved shifts.
Yeah.
Never seen them before in my life, but I feel like I could make them uncomfortable sometimes. Just
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say stuff that I shouldn't probably. I share way too much.
Yeah. That's why this podcast is good, though.
I think
we're oversharers. That's
dude, big time.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to hear the overshare.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, but like if somebody's telling me something, though, if somebody's saying, hey, if my buddy calls me and says, hey, my dad had a wreck,
yeah,
which I've had this happen before, you know, he was drunk driving and he had a wreck.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dang, dude, that sucks.
As far as it goes.
And then I tell Ashley, I'm like, hey, Adam's dad had a wreck, or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, where at? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's all I know.
I have no idea.
Adam had a wreck. Adam's dad had a wreck.
And she's like, you never ask any questions. And I don't. I don't care about the details. All I need to know is, hey,
yeah,
so-and-so had a wreck, wherever, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy the way they think compared to us.
Well, I'm like them, probably.
Yeah, you want the details, baby.
I don't know why.
You want the details.
I want the details.
Yeah, I don't need the details. I could care less about the details. So anyway, you got anything? What do you do for a living? Not where exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I make car parts. It's my favorite thing to do. I mean, it's like my dream come true. The job that I've always wanted when I was a kid, That's what I dreamed of doing.
Both of us are doing what we dreamed of doing, man. That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
My job I fell into. I mean, I didn't really even plan on doing this as a living. Yeah. I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I still don't know.
I still don't know either.
Yeah, I still don't know what I like this.
I'm dabbling in a lot right now.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, you are a lot of stuff, man. You got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm
trying to figure it out.
But that's cool though.
Well, the one thing I do know is I don't want to go to a factory 8 hours a day.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't either.
That's the main goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My wife cleans houses, and she complains about that all the time.
Yeah.
That's hard work, though. I've helped her a couple of times, and
yeah.
I mean, it's hard work. She makes more money than I do doing it, though. But it is hard work. Yeah.
I mean, my job is super easy.
Yeah, mine is
easy.
Mine is not physically taxing. It's mentally. Of course, I'm an engineer. Yeah. So it's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But I can't do that the rest of my life.
Nah, man. I mean, you could, but why when you got so much opportunity out there? There
is a lot of opportunities. Speaking on that, man, it's a mindset.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, whether you're going to go out and take the risk to do it, because, anything that you do that is going to be good is going to be a risk of some kind,
Yeah. You ain't going to get nowhere without risk.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you will. Even if it's like us doing this, we talk about a lot of risque stuff on here.
Yeah.
Or have in the past.
We have, yeah.
And sometimes, you're like, oh, man, what is so-and-so going to think about this?
Yeah.
And you got to get over that. You got to.
I mean, it's stuff you've already done. I mean, you can't change it.
No, we done talked about it. It's on the internet. Everybody can pull it up, bro.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if it's happening in your life, I mean, there's no. If you say it or you don't say it, it's already happened.
It's still happening, and
it don't matter what that.
Chances are, it's happening at their house too.
Oh yeah.
Chances are.
They know. Yeah. They don't tell what's going on.
Right. Exactly. So
yeah.
We're just talking about our stuff though. This is just our life, So anyway, you got anything else you want to tell us about? Golden. That's all you need to know about old Trey.
You'll figure it out. We'll keep going on this.
We'll keep going, yeah.
We'll tell some stories.
Yes, sir. So, anyway, you ever have any dreams?
Most of my dreams are sex dreams.
Really?
I hardly ever dream about anything else. I don't know why, dude. Like, I would say 80 out of 100 dreams are just like
good 80%.
Just
80% of the time, Trey, you waking up, that old thing stuck up there.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you why that is, but it's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
If you wake up in the morning like that, it's hard not to put a hand on it.
It is.
And just leave it alone, let it go,
Yeah. Especially when there's a booty laying right beside you.
Oh, yeah.
But don't tell you no.
Yeah.
Even if she's asleep, and you just
You just kind of...
You spit on it. And,
easy. Now wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake up. You give it the old...
Yeah.
And
go to town.
Go to Pound Town, son.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. That's
nice.
So I don't really get told a whole lot, no.
Yeah.
As far as sex goes, which is probably different than a lot of other people because our wives were raised in the South and raised a little different. And
yeah, they are.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but we're from the South.
Yeah, man. I'm sure we sound like we're from New York. From the Bronx.
It's probably Chicago. Or Massachusetts or something. But
yeah.
We're from the South, way down.
Yeah.
Deep in the South, actually. Kinda. We're
it's like mid. I mean, we're.
Yeah, but like the sound is deep South.
Is it?
I think so. I think we're going to be considered deep South for as far as the way we talk. Yeah, I think we would be. But some people would be like, there's some people that are from like down in Louisiana that's not. They're going to be like them city folk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
them city boys.
Some of them dudes are like. You can't understand nothing. I mean, probably they could understand it, but
like LSU's old football coach, Orgeron.
Yeah, dude, that dude was crazy.
Yeah, he was. Go Dodgers! Go Dodgers!
What'd you say?
Yeah. But I thought he was good. So
I mean, he won a national championship, but that next year,
them
players won that championship.
About 50%.
Them players won that championship. He didn't do nothing.
I'm pretty sure he had like. Who was the coach before him? What was his name? I can't remember.
Les Miles?
Les Miles. He had some Les Miles recruits that did the job for him there.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4. They were seniors now,
Yeah.
But anyway, back to dreams. All your dreams are about sex, or 80%.
Mostly. When I was young, I had bad dreams every night.
Bad dream.
Scary dream. Well, to me, it was scary.
When you were a kid.
When I was a kid. So I remember, I slept with my mom and dad till I was 6, probably.
Yeah. Long enough to remember it.
I would go in there to my bedroom to sleep, but I would wake up from a bad dream. And most of the time, it was like, I would dream about running in my mom and dad's room, but a cat chasing me and trying to kill me. Or the Terminator.
So that was something that was happening all the time? A reoccurring dream?
Yes, over and over and over. Like the Terminator was a recurring dream, and so was that cat.
Really?
All the time.
So
that's weird.
I had a kind of... Is that the only... that was the premise of the whole dream, was something was chasing you into your mom and dad's bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a dream whenever I was a kid that... It was a reoccurring dream that happened over and over and over again. I mean, I can remember it happening. It seemed like all the way up until my teen years almost, but I was riding a big wheel. You remember? I don't know. Y'all probably don't.
The battery powered ones?
No.
The cage ones?
The 3-wheelers that had the pedals on the front of it.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
So we didn't have no battery powered nothing.
Yeah.
It was human powered, baby, But
shoot, my mom and dad didn't buy me. It's too broke. Dad, you made as much then as I do now.
Yeah, I know.
You tell me you was broke, son?
Broke in 80? Well, you're making as much as I do right now.
Crazy, son.
Yeah, I know it.
Bullcrap.
Both of our dads, really.
I know. They work in the same place. Tell me you're broke.
They grew up poor, son.
Making $28 an hour, 1975. That don't make no sense. Cost of living was.
Oh yeah, cents on the dollar compared to what it is now.
Oh man,
you can rent a 4-bedroom house for $250 a month.
That's what their payment was on my mom and dad's house.
We don't have the money for that this week. What?
Yeah, we can't go to McDonald's to get a cheeseburger.
Nope. Don't have the money for it, baby.
That's great. No, I had a good childhood though.
I did too.
I was just joking, but they said he did make good money though. They both did.
I mean, both of them made good money, and it's kind of wild to think about.
Yeah.
you know, anyway, so I was riding this big wheel.
All right.
I got
sidetracked.
I got something for the Patreon.
Okay.
When we get done.
All right.
But I ride this big wheel down this hill, steep hill, and it was kind of a curvy hill. I had a couple of curves in it, and
this is a dream.
It is.
Okay,
it's a dream that I had over and over and over. I mean, like from the time I was old enough to have a big wheel.
Yeah.
Till I was probably 12, 13 years old. So I was going down this big hill that was paved. The hill was paved, and for some reason, my big wheel had a radio on it. and I think it was because my big wheel was a Night Rider big wheel, and it had lights on the
Night Rider.
Yeah, it was Night Rider big wheel.
That's cool.
And but I had a radio on my big wheel for some reason in my dream, an actual radio that was playing music, and I was going down this hill, and there's a big white house kind of up on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
That there was actually a house built here in Cleveland, in town, that looked just like this house was on the left-hand side of the road. And I can remember exactly where the house was at.
Yeah.
I knew where it was coming when I was dreaming it.
Oh, yeah.
And every time I passed that house, my radio would go from playing music to static.
Oh.
And it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's scary.
And you can't stop it from going down the hill. You're going on down the hill.
Yeah.
But as soon as it turned to static, every time I'd wake up.
Ooh.
And I'd be like, dude, you tripped me out.
Yeah.
But that was a reoccurring dream that I had. It seemed like every week I had that dream.
That's crazy.
And wear me out. It scared me. It scared me like that, you know. But then I had another dream one night that I had a dream that my fan was chasing me.
Fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in the day, for me, we was broke. Yeah. So we didn't have air conditioner in my room. You know what I'm saying? So I had a fan.
Yeah, I didn't have air conditioner either.
Yeah, one of those fans you set on the desk and it had to swing back and forth like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that fan was chasing me in my dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was running from it. And I'd ran down the steps in my house, and then it came down the steps, and I had juked it. You know, I gave it a juke, and then ran back up the stairs to my parents' bedroom, walked in the door, and woke up my mom.
Yeah.
And this is all happening in my dream.
Yeah.
All of this is a dream.
I hope it is.
Then I woke up while I was waking my mom up. I was standing in the bedroom.
Holy crap, dude.
Waking her up, and I woke up.
And he was actually standing there.
And I said, Mama.
What?
And I woke up, and she goes, what? And I had to say, the fan's chasing me. I had to say that. I had to say, because that's what was happening.
Yeah.
The fan's chasing me.
He was like 12.
How old was he? Old enough to know better. Probably old enough to know better. But
she's probably smacked you, dude.
No, she's like, what? What's going on? She gets out of the bed, comes into my bedroom, and I turn the light on, and that fan that I thought dreamed was chasing me was in the floor, had fallen into the floor.
Oh, wow.
I guess it vibrated off the table and fell into the floor, and it landed and scared me. Well, I don't know.
That's funny, though.
But I was waking her up, and I was, Mama. And I woke up, and she goes, what? And I said, oh, I'm standing here now. I guess I got to tell her.
Dang.
The fan's chasing me.
Didn't you used to sleepwalk?
Oh, bad.
Dude, I remember somebody telling me you woke up out in the ditch, right?
Yeah, when I was young.
This wasn't no little yard now. This is like...
No, this is
a far
2
out there.
acres of ground that my parents lived on, and we lived in the back of it. So even though it wasn't huge, it was 100 yards to walk to the ditch.
Yeah.
And I was asleep in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I peed
right beside the road.
Right beside the road.
Yeah.
Yep. I peed in cups while I was asleep. And set them next to the bed.
Thanks, huh?
All kinds of stuff when I was young. Yeah, I was all over.
I've never done that, man.
Really?
Nah.
So my oldest son, Logan, he will He gets up and sleeps walks.
Really?
Yeah, man. One time we were all sitting in the living room, and this one lived in our small house out there on Keith Valley Road, and we were all sitting in the living room there, and the laundry room was in the kitchen, and we were sitting in the living room, and Logan was asleep on the couch, and he wakes up and he goes, "Yeah, it's burning up in here." That's all I got out of it. He said something else before that.
Yeah.
He said, "It's burning up in here." And so he walked to the kitchen, to that laundry room, and grabbed Braxton's shirt. Now, Logan is 11 years old at this time, 10, 11 years old at this time, and Braxton's 2. So
he grabbed his shirt,
put Braxton's shirt on, and it was up to here.
He was asleep.
He was gone. Son.
Dude, that's funny.
He had no idea, and then
that's hilarious.
And so he woke up the next morning. He's like, "Who put this on me?" You did. Stupid.
You didn't even wake your mother. I'd have filmed it.
I wish we that.
Dude,
we probably didn't even have camera phones.
Probably not. No.
We were actually poor.
Yeah.
Not like my parents poor, but actually like broke.
Yeah.
I had at that time my house payment was $680 a month, and we had a car payment because we were trying to tote 5 kids around, so we had a pretty hefty car payment with an SUV, and I was paying $750 in child support.
That's nice.
So we were talking about going through some tight spots, baby. We'd go 2-week check, $600, and your house payment $680.
Yeah, good stuff right there. Yeah. I tell you, whenever me and Brittany was separated, I was giving her. I mean, we never went to court, to get the child support thing, but I was giving her $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
and I'm not even gonna say how much my truck payment is, but
because it's ridiculous.
It's people like somebody with bad credit and buying a $45,000 truck.
Hey, we're just normal dudes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have bought it. It's probably the stupidest decision I've ever made. But anyway, giving her $1,000 a month. I was paying her, and I had an apartment over here I still had a lease for, and I got this one. So that apartment was $1,200 a month, but I got this in $755. I was paying all that, man. And but I was working so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nobody seen you.
No.
Just at work.
I was about to lose my shit.
I bet.
I was struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's tough, ain't it?
Yeah.
When you got to pay for 2 households to live, it's always a little bit rough, man. For sure. Nobody enjoys that crap.
It was all my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I made the decision.
Yeah. As bad as it was
at
the time, now looking back at it, as bad as that decision was, it was a decision that I made.
I made it. I own that.
It sucks when you got to go. That was all me. I did that.
My life's been pretty much consecutive bad decisions. I mean, really,
it's been a life full of them.
It's
baby.
Been bad, dude.
A life full of.
You think I'd learned something, but it's like I was looking up some stuff there. I think I haven't been to therapy, but I've been to like 2 sessions, and I was like, this bitch don't know nothing. I mean, I know more about myself than she can tell me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way I need to go. But
this is probably a little bit like therapy, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is a lot. I like this.
Yeah,
honestly,
could be considered therapy. I can start asking you questions about how you feel.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Trey?
Well, every day's different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Some days I'm ready to run away to Alaska, live in the woods, but some days I'm good.
So that's where I'm at with it. For sure, I'd like to run away and live in the woods.
Yeah,
and there's a guy I follow on TikTok that Ashley's like, "You're stupid. Why you watch that guy?" I'm like, "Because this dude has sold it all off.
Yeah.
And he lives in a camper.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere. Nowhere, dude. He's in the middle. He bought him like 25. No, I think he bought 100 acres of ground in West Virginia. And he's got a camper on it, some solar power. He don't have any bills.
Dang.
His total yearly bills is like $600 a month, and that's including his land taxes.
That's pretty good.
$600 a month?
For 1,000
$600 a year, my bad.
$600 a year. For West Virginia's.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper to land taxes and stuff like that. But he keeps all of his own water. He saves it. He takes rainwater and saves it. He's built a couple of ponds just with help from neighbors. Yeah. And dude is interesting.
I like that kind of stuff.
Man. He is interesting as heck. And Ashley just rolls her eyes every time. Every time I turn him on. He's got a little monotone voice. Yeah. He's a little monotone, but I like listening to what he's got to say because dude's got an interesting way of life. And
yeah, it's not normal.
No, heck no. We're all in the hustle and bustle. He got out of it. Yeah. We're all in the rat race. Me and you, we're in the rat race, dude. We got to get that car. We got to get that house. Yep. Got to raise those kids, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm out here.
Yeah. He said, I've really, honestly, always wanted to do that. Yeah. The fact that I could or not, probably, that's debatable.
I could do it. Now, I could do it for sure. So, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem.
I could live in a camper.
Yeah. But could my family?
Exactly. Ain't no way.
And it's a standing no from my family. Yeah. As far as my wife is way too bougie for that. Yeah. She feels like she needs a place to live with a house that's founded to the earth for some reason. Which I would much rather live in here. Yeah. In this camper right
because you could, the time that you have. Yeah. You'd have so much more time because you waste 10 hours a day, basically. Because you got to drive to work, you got to go drive back, which is over an hour. And then you got to work 8.5 hours, whatever. And then that's 9-10 hours a day gone.
Of gone.
And you ain't got to do that.
That ain't none of your, that's all your.
If you could work, working to survive, it wouldn't feel the same. Like if you had to go make a garden or make,
I got to eat this week.
If you got to go, hunt or whatever you got to do, it's different than if.
Then you just got to go over here to the plant,
because we could quit working right now. Yeah. And I guarantee you the government will take care of us.
They probably would.
They would.
They probably would. They would. Like these poor hillbillies.
File bankruptcy, go live in the damn
Section
government
8,
apartments for $13 a dang month.
Section 8. Get that going.
5 kids, you probably get $25,000 a month food stamps. No, not really, but you get a lot though.
Golly.
You probably get 1,000.
I'd eat better than I do now. We don't eat that good, man. We have to eat like poor man's food, I'm buying a cow. Yeah. So down here in the South, we got cattle farmers. Yeah. And you can buy a cow from them or half a cow or, Yeah. And so I'm going to buy half of a cow. And that's going to help with my grocery bill. That's the only thing I can do, man, because the price of meat is what? $13 a pound or something? So
I buy that cheap, like,
Mexican beef, it's 27% fat.
Yeah, I know. And you can tell too. And you cook it in the pan, it's like an inch of grease.
You start you out with a cheeseburger, it's this big around, and you cook it, and it's like that. I know. That's a crystal.
Crystal's good though.
Oh, I love.
I'm gonna tell you what. You had them double crystals?
I always just get regular crystals. We order like a 24 a sack full.
Them double crystals. Ooh.
They're the move, huh?
They're more expensive, but they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good stuff.
So, we're gonna talk about why we're in here.
In the camper?
In the camper.
All right.
You know why? A little bit.
I mean, I just figured because we didn't have nowhere else to go.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids.
Yeah.
You got 2.
Yeah.
And they come in here while we're setting all this up. Bunch of them did.
Yes. Well, there's like 25 people in here.
We couldn't even think.
So I was getting frustrated. Man.
If you could record, if you think about recording with all those people running around, that's what it'd be like if we was in the house.
I know it.
So that's why we're in the camper.
Yeah.
This is where I come to chill out. In
I bet. Dude, I'd be out here all the time.
Most of the time I jack off right there where you're sitting. No.
I would.
Not at all. Dude.
I would though. I guarantee I'd be in here half the time at least, dude.
Just chilling, watching the TV.
I'd come out here and just like get away.
Just
sometimes
make sure, hey,
constant.
She's not coming out here. Okay, good. Yeah.
That constant noise is just like, woo.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially you got 2, dude. Of course, now listen. I had 5 kids.
Yeah.
And at first we lived in a 1,400 square foot house, which is tiny. It's a tiny house.
Yeah, small.
It's a tiny little house that was built for 4 people to live in.
Yeah.
And there's 7 of us. So I got married to Ashley, and she's like, bougie as she is, she's like, hey, we got to have a bigger house. That's what's going on here, you know. In this house, you can't watch the TV. Can't.
Here?
No, in the house, the small house that we were living in, she was like, you can't watch this TV. You can't. I can't even get the dishes clean without hearing all the kids.
Yeah.
She's like, we gotta get a little bit bigger house. So we started looking around, and we moved. Well, at the time, we had 4 kids that were in school. 4 kids that were in school, and they were all 4 in different schools.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. So I had one that was in a middle school, a city middle school. I had one that was in a county middle school. I had one that was in a city elementary school, and then I had one that was in a county elementary school.
Nice, huh?
So you're talking about doing some running.
Yeah.
And then you had a baseball game on top of it, or 3 throughout the week, or whatever. And then we lived out in the country. So
it wasn't close.
It was not close to anything.
No.
So you're talking about 30-minute drive, bare minimum, to get anywhere. Mm-hmm. So we said, hey, we need a bigger house. And what we should do is move into the city so that we can be closer to everything. Yeah. And it'll save us a bunch of time, heartache, hassle, and pain.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. And it did work out. But now we're ready to get rid of this thing because we don't need that big of a house.
Yeah. With 2 kids.
2 kids living at our house now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. So back to the reason why we're in the camper. Is because we don't have anywhere else to do it right now.
Exactly.
Hopefully, with your help.
We do got a Patreon, though. We're going to start it up, so.
Yeah.
There's going to be some crazy. Now, we talk about some crazy stuff on here, but some extra crazy stuff that I'm scared to put on YouTube. It's going to be on the Patreon, so we're going to put a link in the description of this video, because y'all go check it out. Yeah. I'm sure you would enjoy it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's gonna be the stuff that YouTube can't handle.
YouTube cannot handle it.
YouTube can't handle it. Yes. That's for sure. They can't.
That is definitely sure.
YouTube is not ready for those conversations. Neither are a lot of people in our life, But if they subscribe to the Patreon,
you'll pay for it. We'll let you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can watch it just like whatever everybody else. You can find out the deepest, darkest secrets that's going on up in here.
Exactly.
Son. And you pay that $2 or $3, $4. I don't know what it's going to cost. We don't know yet, do we?
I don't know what it's going to be. That'll probably be
somewhere around in there.
Somewhere.
It ain't going to be much.
We're going to say, yeah.
But hey, that's going to be the stuff dreams are made of right there. Y'all love that stuff.
Yeah, it's better than Netflix. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it'd be better than Netflix. Yeah.
It's real life stories and situations that pretty crazy.
It don't happen to everybody. And you see it from, a normal dude's perspective. It'll just be what it is.
Yep.
The fact remains that we're just two normal dudes.
Exactly.
That may have or may not have experienced life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, other people may look at our life and go, "Oh,
that's boring."
Yeah. But
the situations happen.
Situations are out there, dude.
Yeah.
And I've been involved in some of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have too.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
We'll share a lot of that stuff.
First of all, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel because
we need that to go. That'll be a big part of making this the podcast that you want it to be.
Yeah.
Making sure our set comes out better than
exactly.
Sitting in the camper because we've got 5 kids and 7 kids between 2 of us and stuff like that. So I think that's the end of the show.